Hello, and thank you for being here today. I'm Athena, and this is 30 Days on Womanhood. This is day 21. So, today we are going to be talking about um, something that everyone in the entire world needs, and that is money. Yeah, we're talking about money because part of becoming a woman or any highly functioning adult person always needs money. As a woman, we need money, and it's not like a normal, oh, we all need money to survive conversation because there's so many different ways to make money, right? But being able to decipher how you spend your time and the way that you get your money, that's the fun part. So, money is always going to be something that is a necessity. And one of the best things in life, I think, for me, is as time goes and goes, I am able to create new spaces of how much money I want to make, how more effectively I want to make it, how I feel when I get to make it, and like literally, it's just it's being able to create the openness is what I'm trying to say. I am so grateful that I am learning and doing and being able to have imagination with money. So it took me, I feel like, a long time in life to get the concept of how beneficial money can be for me versus me always like, I have to make money, I have to spend money, I have to make money, I have to spend money. And the thing is they always say, a lot of successful people always say that no one teaches you, the school system doesn't teach you about money. Money has to be something that's home taught. And if it's not necessarily home taught properly, then there's a lot of people out there who are wondering how to deal with money. So, as a woman, as a person, just being able to figure out how to strategize money within your life and how to create the kind of stability that leaves, like, you know, all your T's crossed and all your I's dotted, that takes strategy. And I think strategy is the difference of what makes people successful or not when it comes to their financial success in life or their financial status. So, being able to have strategy is so imperative. I think when it's about how to deal with your money. So, I've learned that my number one thing is literally making sure all my bills are paid first before money goes out. Making an extra little slice for all your miscellaneances, like $50 a week for your miscellaneances. And $50 a week is a lot. That's $200 a month. So even if you want to split that in half, you can. That's still $25 a month. So, I mean, wait, just kidding. $25 a week. Right. Okay. So $25 then a week is $100. So you're still spending $100 on miscellaneous. If you can try to track that, that's where you get magic because you're like, oh, this is where I'm spending my money. This is not where I'm spending my money. And how can I spend it more effectively? Because how do I want, what lifestyle do I want? So it's kind of like a lot to talk about money, but I just wanted to touch base on it as far as I can express. But money has become such an important thing for me to really, in my mind, it almost feels like that I had to tackle money, and I had to re-examine the way that I look at money and how I handled it because I feel like it was a challenge on how to deal with it sometimes in my life. So, I think that honesty is so important, and I love being able to do this every day for 30 days straight because there's so much that all of us know. And it's nice to share that piece and for us to exchange information. So please leave a comment below and let me know, how certain ways that money is effective, certain ways of how you deal with money to make it more effective in your life, and um, how you create more security in your life on how to deal with money. Let me know, give me some advice, put us all on how you do it, and, you know, each one teach one. So, yeah, not only just how to deal with your money, but the way you make your money, right? Like, we can all pick a different route. And I remember being the kind of girl when I was younger who wanted to like marry a scientist or marry like a scientist, like someone who invented things and helped things. And I feel like that's so important for us to all remember, even as adults. It's like, what really makes you happy? What really gives you joy to where you want to go to work? You want to be early, or you sometimes want to stay later, or just enjoying yourself while you're there. Have we can all do so many different things that make us happy. We don't just have to pick one thing, you know. Um, I love teaching, and I'm able to teach in different realms. So that's really, really fun for me to do. And so I'm able to make money two ways like that. And that makes me really happy. So while I'm doing it, first of all, I'm making money. But second of all, while I'm making money, I'm doing something that I love so much that I genuinely don't feel like I'm working hard, even though there may be hard moments. I just don't feel like I'm working my life away, like, oh my God, and I have felt that way before. So that's how I know the difference. So I think it just takes time also realizing, and also sometimes we just have to sacrifice and get in where we fit in until we can figure out what is the next best step. Something I said at the beginning, that's one of my favorite lines by Oprah. She's like, what is your next best step? Sometimes it's hard to think like 20 steps ahead, but what's your next best choice? What's your next best step? And I just love that because I'm like, when something gets too big or too hard, it feels like, I'm like, okay, what's the next best thing I can do? So I love that, and that guidance and information. And, I adore like people that I learn from on that level. And I really learn from everyone, but I always take into consideration who my source is, and therefore there are certain things that I admire within within people's character, and those are the people that I like to study and like to get to know more and learn about, how they did things, and how they reacted more so, because that's really what life is about, is how we react to things. So, day 21, right? Money. Yeah. I really love money, actually. I really had to change my whole mind frame on money. And instead of it being such a hard thing and such a difficult thing to gain the way that you want, I had to simplify it and be like, yo, like, what do you enjoy spending your time doing? And how can you do that, even if it's on a small scale, medium scale, large scale, whatever scale? How can you do what you love now? And I answered those questions for myself, and it does make me happy. Like from the inside. So thank you so much for being here with me again. I am always, always super grateful. Leave a comment below. Like I said, interact with me, please. Let me know, how things went for you, how you learned about money, what your experience was. Um, you know, It's always so nice to have people that teach us certain things about money, whether it's good or bad, because we can take all the lessons, right? So it's about how you look at it. Blessings beyond measure. Let me get my hands out here. Blessings beyond measure, and thank you for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow. And whenever you do see this video, it's meant for you to see it. Whether it's now, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's next year, whenever, whether it's 20 years from now, it's meant for you. And blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. Peace, peace.